Hey, what's up YouTube? What's going on? Jason with Stream Tech Reviews. Today we're taking a look at live streaming on YouTube. I've had some questions about how I stream on YouTube rather than Twitch, why I do it, and basically go through my setup. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go through the pros and cons of streaming on YouTube so you can decide if that's something you want to do. And then I'm going to dive into how I actually do it, my settings, how I get my titles, some tips and tricks I've picked up along the way. I've been streaming on YouTube for about a year now, so pretty familiar with the system and trying to help you guys out. So diving right into it, the pros of live streaming on YouTube. The big one, the first one, discoverability. I feel like the discoverability on YouTube is much better. They're much more likely to show your video to somebody looking for like content as far as whatever it is you're streaming. I feel like it's much easier for people to find your content when you're streaming on YouTube Live versus on Twitch. Number two is the analytics. It's a lot easier to find out how viewers found you, where they come from, were they searching, did YouTube recommend them? While Twitch, the analytics are pretty weak, and they just might show you your concurrent viewers, maybe some chatters. I feel like the analytics on YouTube live streaming are much better. Three, I feel like the options that you have for streaming are actually stronger. You can have a much higher bit rate on YouTube, so you can go 1080p, 60 frames per second, have a 10,000 bit rate so things don't get smeary, and you don't even need to be partner or anything like that. I feel like being able to have that is a real plus. So these are some of the things that you should think about if you're thinking about moving to YouTube Live. As far as cons go, the big one, it's a lot harder to set up, in my opinion. Once you get it set up and you get a feel for how things go, but it is a little more complicated every time to get a stream going. It's not just start streaming in OBS. There are a few extra steps, and it takes a little bit getting used to that. Two, I really dislike the stream screen, I guess I'd say, for viewers. I wish they'd copy Twitch's a little bit more, where the video takes most of the real estate and maybe a chat screen over to the side. I don't like that when you're watching a live stream on Twitch that there's normally the video up top, and then maybe there's some room for comments in the description below, and then the chat bar is maybe a quarter of the size up above. I'm just not a big fan of that. I feel like they should borrow the layout from Twitch a little bit more and make the stream content front and center, the chat secondary, and everything else should really not be on there. You should have to scroll down to find any other information. Just have it be front and center. I also feel like the culture of Twitch is a lot stronger than there is in the YouTube chat. You don't see people using the same memes, having the same pastas. There's just not the same culture. And I'm sure YouTube will get there, but it's not there. It's not there yet. It's just not. I think one of the cons of streaming live on Twitch, on YouTube, is the discoverability. I feel like YouTube should tweak their algorithm a little bit so that it's more easy for people to find live content if that's what they're looking for. So if you like the video so far, I appreciate you sticking around. If you could like and subscribe with notifications on so that you get notified anytime I post a new video, I'd really appreciate it. Help get it out there, help other people figure out how to YouTube live stream. So now we're going to jump into it, and I'm going to show you how I set up my YouTube live stream.
All right, so here we are. We're just gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna show you how to get live streaming on YouTube. So first, I have a YouTube account that I just created right now. So you go here, up into your little avatar, YouTube Studio. And then right here, go live. So here you can see the screen of what it looks like when you're about to go live. When you click the go live, it automatically starts trying to stream. So I use the stream key setting. I copy that and I bring it into OBS settings, stream, YouTube, and then you can use the stream key. I'm not going to bring this up because I'm not sure if it's going to show my stream key or not. Copy that, paste it. You can come back to here. You can also see what kind of latency you want, normal latency, so that chat and you're able to respond to chat at a normal speed. Low latency, it can increase buffering for some of your viewers, but it allows you to respond quicker, which I think that's more important. I think being able to respond quickly and have a back and forth dialogue with viewers is very important. So I like low latency. Ultra low latency, I feel like that might be pushing it. I'm not trying to have people not watch a stream because of too much buffering. So I just think low latency. And then we're going to go into my settings. This is part that I always had trouble with. When I would go live, when I click the go live button that was here, it'll send out an immediate notification if you use any bots. Like let's say you have a Discord and every time you go live, that bot says that you're going live. I haven't even gotten a chance to change the title. I haven't gotten to change the category. I haven't gotten to do anything. And I was having a lot of issues where if I went live because I was playing with my son playing Fortnite, and then the next time I was going to play Warzone, the first notification to pop up was still the old Fortnite. It wasn't on Warzone anymore. So this is how you get around that. So as you might have noticed, I have my privacy as unlisted. So I can change my title. I can change whatever my description might be. I can change my game title. I can change my thumbnail. I can change all these things. And then when I'm ready, I'm not going to do it because I will actually go live and I'm not trying to make a video or not trying to go live. Then I change it to public. When I change that to public, then the notification goes out. You'll see on the screen, there's nothing there yet. What it's waiting for is for me to actually go live here, start streaming. So you get that? You go live on your studio, then you come over to OBS and you go live, setting up however you want. And then you come here and you set it from unlisted to public after you've changed the whatever stuff you want to change. And that way you're able to adjust your titles, your thumbnails, your categories, your games, whatever. You're able to change all that before notifications get sent out. And that was a big thing. I was having a lot of issues with my titles not being right, the wrong games. It was just a big headache. And doing it this way saves a lot of time and a lot of headache. To dive into my OBS settings, so we're going to bring up the settings. There we go. So our output. So I have it set to my GPU doing the encoding, so that I feel like with the new NVEC encoders, I get a lot more bang for my buck having my GPU do it rather than my CPU, especially since a lot of games like Warzone are CPU bound. I don't really want to use that processing power for streaming. So I really like the NVIDIA NVENC encoding. As you can see, I'm actually sending it out at 1440p. I like it. I don't really think I need to send any more. I think 4K would be a waste and people would probably be buffering quite a bit. CBR, 10,000. 10,000 is great for 1440. If I was dropping to 1080p, I think you could get away with 7,000 or 8,000. I wouldn't really want to go much lower than that. But obviously, if your internet can't handle it, your internet can't handle it. You gotta do what you gotta do. Keyframe interval 2, preset quality, profile high, look ahead, check, visual tuning, check. GPU 0 and max B frames 2. Audio, just basic audio stuff. The video. So when I make videos like for you guys, I have it downscaled to 1080, just because I don't want to take up too much hard drive space. So yeah, those are the settings. When I'm ready to go, I hit start streaming, and that's it. That's all you have to do. The main thing is having your privacy as unlisted beforehand. I really can't stress this enough that it's a really big time saver. The one thing that I forgot to mention, and also one of the cons of streaming on YouTube, is this pop out chat, right? You have your window bar over here. YouTube changes the web address of the chat every single live stream. It is impossible to embed your pop out, like you pop out your chat here, and then you drag it over into OBS and have it as a dockable bar, so you'd be able to see chat maybe on a different monitor. It works that one stream. The next stream, it will not work. You have to, every single time, pop out chat, drag it over, and bring it over to OBS. I really wish they'd change that. It's kind of a pain to have to do that every single time. When you stream on Twitch, your chat's right there. You have the dockable bar, and you can always monitor your stream right there. But this time you have to, every single new live stream, pop it out, drag it over. Kind of a bummer. It's just what you got to do. But I want to put that out there. I actually forgot to mention it at the beginning of the video, so that's my bad.
Well, I hope that was helpful for you guys. That's how I have it set up. If you like the content, please make sure, again, like and subscribe with notifications on. It helps me a bunch. And if you're looking for how I set up my stream deck to get emotes, sounds, whatnot played through, then you should probably check out this video next to get the most out of each live stream and retain viewers. Thanks. Bye.